But first, breaking tonight, President Trump is warning Iran the United States will intervene if the Islamic Republic begins killing protesters. Iranians have been demonstrating against poor economic conditions for several days. At least 7 people have died. Iran says the U.S. and Israel are inciting the protests. This comes as there appears to be possible movement with Venezuela. Correspondent Lucas Tomlinson is in West Palm Beach, Florida tonight. Good evening, Lucas.
Good evening, Rich. The nationwide protests in Iran have been spreading throughout the week to dozens of cities. Now President Trump issuing a fresh warning to Iran, saying U.S. military has conducted strikes in the country before and will do so again if necessary. As protests in Iran stretch into their 6th day, President Trump firing off a new warning to the regime. If Iran shoots and violently kills peaceful protesters, which is their custom, the United States of America will come to their rescue. We are locked and loaded and ready to go. While some Democrats say they support more pressure on Iran, not all are on board with another round of strikes.
To say we're locked and loaded is just another empty threat, like Trump's threats to take over Greenland or Panama or Canada.
In the Western Hemisphere, a possible breakthrough with Venezuela. A sign the U.S. military buildup in the Caribbean is working, causing Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro to make concessions. Maduro now says he's open to resuming talks with the White House.
If they want to seriously discuss an agreement to combat drug trafficking, we're ready. If they want oil, Venezuela is ready for U.S. investment, like with Chevron. Whenever they want it, wherever they want it, and however they want it.
The White House says the president has not made a decision on how to proceed.
This president has all options at his disposal. It's natural that Maduro would want to talk, but it's up to the president on what he wants to do.
The president has also been huddling with his economic team on his priorities for the coming year, including tariffs, where the White House announced plans to delay levies on furniture, kitchen cabinets, and vanities for a year, and reduce tariffs on 13 Italian pasta exporters. Trump previously walked back his tariffs on coffee and bananas as a Supreme Court decision on Trump's tariffs agenda looms.
Trump is likely to lose this Supreme Court case, which will probably come down in the next 6 weeks.
The president also took to Truth Social today to say he's in perfect health and aced his cognitive test, which he thinks should be required to anyone who holds the office of president or vice president. The post comes one day after the president spoke to the Wall Street Journal about his health. Rich?
Lucas Tomlinson live for us tonight. Lucas, thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.